You see that? That is the point in the story of The Last of Us Part 1 where you can see it in Joel's eyes. Even before a word is said, his eyes give away his next actions because we've all seen it before.
The girl.
Here's the question. What would you do if saving the world means letting someone you love die? I mean, it sounds generic just saying it out loud, but it's a premise we've seen a million times, and somehow in this moment it didn't seem generic. And I can bet my bottom dollar that isn't what you felt in the moment. But why? Good story doesn't need to be the most original or have the most inventive premise. And the ones that resonated with you, the ones that may be difficult to understand to outsiders, are really the ones that have the cleverest twists. They are the ones that told a deeply human story. And at the end of the day, they just made you feel something, and perhaps something you weren't prepared for.
Hey, stop!
So is that everything you hoped for?
Jury's still out. But man, can't deny that view.
The Last of Us Part 1 has a beautifully written story, but what really elevates the story beyond the simple premise of love can be very selfish is how it's told and the medium through it was told. The best narratives across all mediums are built on this one thing called character interiority, the slow accumulation of the characters in a life until you don't just understand them, you recognize them even when it's not shown. The doubts feel familiar, the aches feel like yours, and it's only once that recognition is complete that the game can really ask something truly difficult of you.
I got this.
All right. And just so we're clear about back there, it was either him or me.
You're welcome.
That is exactly why The Last of Us Part 1 works, because the impact of this story doesn't rely on your continued support of Joel. You don't have to be in his corner till the very end. No, what it relies upon is your understanding of his pain, his ability to love yet the unwillingness to, because of the consequences of that emotion in that world.
And you just hang back like I told you to.
Well, you're glad I didn't, right?
I'm glad I didn't get my head blown off by a goddamn kid.
You know what? No. How about, hey, Ellie, I know it wasn't easy, but it was either him or me. Thanks for saving my ass. You got anything like that for me, Joel?
We gotta get going.
Lead the way.
I mean, the game counts on that understanding to ask you that one question. Would you do the same? And that one question is what makes this story so special.
I get it. But whatever it is you think you're going through right now is nothing to what I have been through. I knew her since she was born. I promised her mother I would look after her.
Then why are you letting this happen?
Because this isn't about me, or even her. There is no other choice here.
Marlene's right. There is no other choice for Joel.
Here.
The first two acts makes us believe in Ellie and Joel. We see the man Joel has become since losing Sarah, and we get glimpses of Joel's savagery, the man he has become and the means he has resorted to survive in this world. But when Ellie comes along, his cargo, something that threatens his survival, yet he chooses to stay, perhaps only out of necessity and his commitment to Tess. But we see glimpses of the person he used to be because he is with Ellie. And it is because he is with Ellie that we begin to see the father he was to Sarah. That's why we believe in them. It's because their tone changes a bit after every boost, and when his response to Ellie's question on Sarah is no longer too soon. And time after time we see them choose each other, even if it means jeopardizing their chance at survival.
No, it's too high and you can't swim. I'll boost you up, you run past him.
You keep me afloat.
Ellie!
No time to argue.
Ellie!
What makes this even more real is that we realize that Joel can see this as well. That he himself starts to believe that Ellie is the one that can give him the life that had been taken away. And that scares him. He can't accept that because if he does, he opens up the possibility to experience that pain all over again. It's something so human, to love and to be loved, and seeing Joel contend with that emotion in a world that so easily takes that away. And that's what makes us root for him despite the savagery.
What do you want from me?
Admit that you wanted to get rid of me the whole time.
Tommy knows this area
Oh,
better
fuck
than...
that.
Well, I'm sorry. I trust him better than I trust myself.
Stop with the bullshit. What are you so afraid of? That I'm gonna end up like Sam? I can't get infected. I can take care of myself.
How many close calls have we had?
Well, we seem to be doing all right so far.
And now you'll be doing even better with Tommy.
I'm not her, you know.
What?
Maria told me about Sarah.
Ellie?
And
You are treading on some mighty thin ice here.
I'm sorry about your daughter, Joel. But I have lost people too.
You have no idea what loss is.
Everyone I have cared for has either died or left me. Everyone fucking except for you. So don't tell me that I would be safer with someone else, because the truth is I would just be more scared.
You're right. You're not my daughter. And I sure as hell ain't your dad.
What we see is the man that is afraid of being hurt again, and someone who will do all in his power to avoid that pain. And we can understand that. That's why we can cheer for something like this.
Now you're gonna mark it on the map. And it better be the same exact spot your buddy points to. Mark it.
It's right there. You can verify it. Go ask him.
There's such a visceral feeling when we see the lengths that Joel will go to save Ellie. When he interrogates David's men, we recognize that cruelty that is on display. And by all accounts, we don't bat an eye because we know the type of people they are and who we are trying to save. We see the line between good and evil, or at least kinship. But what happens when that line is blurred?
Yeah, you keep telling yourself that bullshit.
In the final act of The Last of Us Part 1, we know that Joel will stop at nothing to save Ellie, but it's that exact realization and the creeping thought of what we will have to do that gives us pause. In Joel's eyes, Ellie's life is too high of a price for the vaccine, and we can see that he has already made up his mind from the moment he realizes what Marlene has set in motion. Love can be very selfish. What we don't know is what we would do if the shoe was on the other foot, and it's that uncertainty that makes us hesitate. The moment of pause before we pull the trigger on the first Firefly is where the medium really reveals itself. It's an emotion that cannot really be felt by watching. The hesitation, the reluctance to move forward, these are feelings that belong to the game alone. It's not that this feeling trumps anything that can be found through the silver screen. It doesn't. But it's unique and powerful, and arguably the emotions in this version is just completely different from what we saw in the HBO series.
It's okay. It's me. It's me. It's me. Look. It's me.
He tried to...
Oh, baby girl. It's okay. It's okay.
Joel.
It's okay.
This is when Joe shows us just how much Ellie means to him. And it's the moment that's cemented in us, the viewer, that Joe sees Ellie as his daughter, his baby girl, the same way he calls out to his daughter in her last moments.
Look. Please don't. Please.
It's not that the show doesn't do justice to how Joel and Ellie's relationship develop. It really does. We feel every bit of emotion in these moments. The love he has for her, the relentless drive to comfort and protect. It's all there plain as day, and I would say equally as real. The difference doesn't lie there. It lies with the climax of the narrative. In the show, the emotion we feel watching Joel isn't reluctance. It's a sense of horror. The horror of watching a man that has dissociated from his humanity, cutting through people who were fighting for the same thing he was, emotionless and without a second thought. There's no hesitation in his step. He's calm, almost robot-like, and to the credit of the director and Pedro Pascal, they portray this perfectly. A man that has accepted his evils. But that wasn't what I felt when I was the one pulling the trigger. It was reluctance, questioning the consequences of this. And the game knows this. It was designed to make me question whether this was the right decision.
Sweet Jesus.
Doctor?
What are you doing in here? I won't let you take her. This is our future. Think of all the lives we'll save.
That journey of contemplation of consequences to the gradual desensitization is the unique flavor of the game that I feel hadn't been captured by the series. And really, I think that's what makes the game so much more powerful.
Swear to me that everything that you said about the Fireflies is true.
I swear.
Okay.
I feel like too many people discard part 2 for the story it was trying to communicate. That vengeance is bad, and that by seeking it we dig two graves. On the face of it, it's a theme that we have seen many times, and you can argue that perhaps there were pacing issues and gaps in the narrative, and that's okay. But I think to only evaluate it on the themes ignores what it was trying to do on the emotional side.
Think about what he did. How many people are dead because of him?
Last chance.
I'm not giving up, my friend.
I love this story, and specifically I want to praise this story for its ability to do what part 1 was able to do, but to an even better extent. And that is to really tug in the emotion of reluctance. And I think ultimately I remember this story the most for what it made me feel in those final moments. Vengeance is the major theme here, set off by what we did as Joel in part 1. In the first hours of the game, we inhabit Abby's perspective. We are made to trust her, and it is the intention of the writers to deliver a blow akin to what the Fireflies would have felt at the end of part 1.
Joel, get up. Joel, fucking get up. Please stop. Please get up. No!
To trust and to be betrayed, and it's nothing short of brutal. Abby avenges her father by killing Joel, and Ellie stops at nothing to avenge Joel, brutally killing everyone Abby cares for. Time after time, Ellie chooses violence.
Where's Abby?
You still hear his screams?
What?
And therein lies the cycle of vengeance. By killing everyone Abby has cared for, Abby foolishly chooses vengeance again.
Toss your weapon.
Toss your weapon! No. I know why you killed Joel. He did what he did to save me. There is no cure because of me. I am the one that you want. Just let him go.
told my friends. We let you both live. And you wasted it!
And the difference is that in the most crucial moment, when given the fork in the road between redemption and violence, Abby chooses redemption. She chooses love.
Yeah, me too. Come on.
Hey, kid.
Abby and Lev met in much the same way Joel met Ellie, out of necessity rather than choice. When she was captured by the Scars, the only reason she was able to escape was because of Lev and Yara. And in the moment, the only way to survive was to side with them. But coincidental encounters have a way of becoming something else.
Don't come any closer. It's me.
By all accounts, her obligation to them had been fulfilled. But much like Ellie needed Joel to survive beyond the city walls, Yara and Lev couldn't have escaped without Abby.
Sorry.
So, why does she go back for them?
How's she doing?
Even if you wholeheartedly believe that Abby is beyond redemption, it's hard to completely reject the humanity in this moment. By his own accounts, Joel have committed many atrocities, but we are more accepting of him because by the time we are privy to them, we have seen the man he can be, the sacrifices he will make for his loved one. So we accept him. It's easier to when we weren't on the receiving end of his actions.
Close your eyes. It'll be worth it.
I don't think the chronological version of this game is what Naughty Dog had envisioned for the story of The Last of Us Part 2.
It was me.
Because the reason we only learn about Abby's motives
want you to do the
is in the
surgery.
second half of the game, only after the act. That is because we are made to hate her. That is the intended emotional journey. It happens slowly and quietly across the many hours we spend as Abby with Lev. And much like the journey between Joel and Ellie, it is shown to us in these small moments of levity. And here we see the bond grow.
What's going on between you and your friend Owen?
Oh my god, Lev, now?
It seemed really awkward.
Just go!
And when Abby chooses Lev and Yara over the wolves, we believe her and root for her, not because we are told to, but because we saw her earn it, just as Joel earned his redemption through Ellie.
Yara! Yara, get up! Yara, please!
We need to move.
Come on! Come on! I can't leave her here!
Stay back! Drop it! Now!
Oh, shit.
It's Abby. Stay back!
Stand down.
Isaac.
What the hell are you doing?
I need you to hear me out.
What's that behind you?
He saved my life.
Move out of the way. We'll deal with you back home.
He's not one of them, please.
Abby, move.
God damn it, he's just a kid!
You have 3 seconds to get away from that scar. 1,
You really gonna shoot me?
2.
I'm not fucking moving. Lev, we need to move. She's gone. Oh my god, she's gone. Lev, come on. Those were your fucking people.
You're my people.
Listen to me. We're gonna have to fight to get out of this, okay? And then I need you to show us to those boats. We don't let anybody stop us. Yeah? Okay. Okay.
Abby had every reason to continue the cycle, yet she chose to break it.
Tell me what happened here.
If you lie to me one more time, I'm gone. You will never see me again. But if you tell me the truth, I'll go back to Jackson. No matter what it is.
The non-chronological presentation is a beautiful piece of storytelling, which not only elevates Abby's section, but also Ellie's. In the most gruesome and brutal moments of Ellie's story, we are unsure of what Ellie knows. We don't know how to react. It's that little bit of uncertainty that creates the tension and discomfort. We can see the hatred in her face, but we don't know where it is coming from. And that's the beauty of it. Finally, when Ellie is faced with the same fork in the road, she chooses vengeance, and thereby forfeits her shot at redemption and a new life with the person she loves, Dina and her daughter.
I can't.
So what? I'm just supposed to sit here and wait for you? For God knows how long, just thinking you're fucking dead the entire time?
I don't plan on dying.
Yeah, well, neither did Jesse. Or Joel. Hey, stop. Hey, come on. We've got a family. She doesn't get to be more important than that. No. I'm not gonna do this again.
That's up to you.
At the end, without realizing her worst fear came true.
How is it that you're never scared?
Who says that I'm not?
What are you scared of?
Let's see. Scorpions are pretty creepy. Being by myself. I'm scared of ending up alone.
That is exactly what is so powerful about The Last of Us Part 2. We're forced to play as Ellie and hunt down Abby, and when we finally find her, she looks like a shell of who she was before. Powerless and helpless. The hatred disappeared from her eyes, and what was left was only her love for Lev. And yet we are forced to fight her, to deny Abby's happiness. And here it is again. Reluctance, but more than what I felt in part 1.
I can't let you leave. I'm not doing this.
I understood Abby, felt her pain, and understood her drive for vengeance, just as I had understood why Joel went back for Ellie. I now understand Abby's love for Lev, and I wanted the cycle to break, but we are the ones that have to perpetuate it. And with every punch, I wished and hoped that Abby, the person who chose love over vengeance, would prevail. I love The Last of Us Part 2, not for its themes. Vengeance has been explored 1,000 times, but for what it made me feel in spite of myself. It made me fight for something I didn't believe in, against someone I had come to understand. And that's what this medium can do at its ceiling. Many stories have asked the same question, what would you do? But this is the first medium that really won't let you answer it without meaning it.